Street Smart Sarge and Cheryl Big G.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on, guys? What's going on, fellas?
Happy holidays, everybody. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, everybody.
What's up?
Thanks for the support.
And today we're going to be discussing, man, a couple of topics, trending topics. We're going to get into this LeBron James fiasco. You know, we're going to get into this Memphis situation. And we're going to get into this lunatic, you know what I'm saying, in his car.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, sick man.
So, you know.
Very sick man. So, yeah, you know.
Tell the people a little bit about yourself, man.
Street Smart Sarge, y'all.
The people that don't know already.
And I'm on the Greedy Tycoon Media channel on YouTube, like, you know, just to introduce myself, you know what I'm saying? I got the Virginia Gangster Files. That's a series of 1 to 12. I got a lot of stories about Unique, Mecca Audio. I got stories about Chef Fred. I got stories on gangsterism. That's all, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all can check out Street Smart Sarge on Greedy Tycoon Gangster Files, man. Just Google Street Smart Sarge. Check him out on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm on Facebook. Yeah, I'm on Facebook, Street Smart Mob. I'm also on Instagram, Street Smart Sauce 26, and you know I also on Twitter. I'm on all the places.
All right, well, Cheryl Big G, tell the people that don't know about you, that may just be tapping in, a little something about yourself.
Well, I'm Cheryl G, and I usually basically deal with topics, I'm just against a lot of hate, against a lot of things that's being wrong, but a lot of things is just my opinion, I was raised a certain way, and I just, and I was brought up in Virginia, which is the South, and I just, I give you a little feel of how I am, and it's just the way I am, I can't condone nobody else for the way they is, but my way of thinking is my way of thinking, Some people gonna like it, some people not. Everybody got an opinion. So I'm Big G, Cheryl G, and I'm bringing you my opinion today about the trending topics we get ready to discuss.
And you can also check Big G out on the channel. Sure, he got a playlist. Tap in and Cheryl Big G if you want to hear a little bit more and get a little deeper in depth with Cheryl Big G. But we're gonna move on to our first topic, man. It's gonna be that LeBron James fiasco. What y'all think about that? I want to hear y'all input on that, man. Let the people know.
Well, I sat there and I seen the joint, and it was crazy. I mean, the boy did get hit with an elbow. I seen Brown hit him with the elbow, bang, and then the dude was cool at first, and then all of a sudden he was like, nah, he just went turned into the Hulk. Couldn't nobody stop him. I'm talking about everybody was, trying to run off the bench. Y'all seen the video? I know y'all seen the video. The video was on every news channel, every major news channel, every network. I'm telling you. And that junk was crazy. It was wild.
Well, at the time when this foul occurred, me and Street Smart Sarge was watching the TV at the same time, and we got into the heated discussion about it, and I liked it the way Sarge put things, that he put things in the right perspective in what he said, but I just let him know that I felt the blow, I felt the elbow in the eye, as a player, and I probably would have reacted the same way as this other player reacted towards LeBron. I want to get at you. You split my eye open. What else can you do to me? I know we playing ball, stuff, and incidental. People have incidental contact. But we professional players. We know what's incidental and what's not incidental.
And right, and the referees got in the middle of it, and they ejected him. There wasn't no need for the dude to go to the extra mile. That really would make the situation get even worse.
But the referees did what they supposed to do as far as their job and stuff. That's the only thing they was allowed to do. Yeah. But still, me as a man and my eye busted open that and knowing this man intentionally did that, I want to get at him. Yeah.
You gotta set. You said the.
I mean, I understand what you're saying.
It's just It's just so much bigger than that.
And that just shows you.
That's what we were saying. It was just so much bigger.
And that just shows you the different personalities that me and Street Smart Sarge have. You know what I mean? You know, this man, he really opened up my eyes. You know, to some things. You know, first we was going back and forth with this thing. You know, I'm like, Sarge, man, you telling me we out there playing ball, nigga, split your elbow, you just gonna go get a Band-Aid and go back out and play and help your team out.
But it's street ball. Street ball, yeah, that's different. I'm going to go for you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no referee.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody going to get in front of
Yeah,
that.
so what
But this ain't street ball. It was
and then Sarge made a very, very good point. It's like keeping your head, you got to keep your head on. You know, you got to keep it screwed on, you know, at all times. Yeah. You know what I mean? My reaction, like I said, was, you know, throw blows. I'm ready to mix it up. But Sarge showed me another way to use my head in a better way. You know, look at, you know, what can I really accomplish? You know, by, you know, going at this man. You know, if I would have probably stayed calm as a player, LeBron would have probably got the 2-day suspension instead of me getting the 2-day suspension. And
you know what I'm saying? It
started. It would have made it look bad. But my actions turned it into more than what it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He said that was his time to act right there. He could have just fell out, started bleeding. Probably could have got him ejected for several games.
But I'm sure this player was the gorilla of his team.
Yeah,
you know, so he couldn't show no weakness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know,
Art of war, man.
Yeah, man. You know, you'll get it. I mean, Shaq used to play, and the Hacker Shaq was formed because of Shaq. You know, I mean, Shaq could have elbowed a whole bunch of people, broke their jaws. You know, that's what they was. You know, they was intentionally hacking him.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, intentionally. I mean, it was on the news. You know, they had a thing called a Hacker Shaq.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a new defense they developed just for Shaq, because Shaq was so big. You know.
And I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. For sure.
So we at Sad Nine, we look into this thing. You know, we got the LeBron James haters. You know, a lot of people.
A lot of people hate LeBron.
Yeah. So now
I'm a LeBron fan, so it wasn't like it was. I seen both sides of it. You got to look at both sides of it.
Yeah, but then
there's always two sides to a story. It ain't. You know what I'm saying? It ain't one sided. It's always two sides.
But we look at LeBron as being that player with his head screwed on.
Right.
You know, I look at LeBron as street smart side, to be thinking the way you told me to think.
Right, but sometimes even the thinker gets outthought. You know what I'm saying? If he would have did that reaction, he wouldn't have got kicked out of the game. Probably. I'm just saying he probably wouldn't have got kicked out of the game.
And then we don't know.
I don't even know if his team won that night. I don't even know if they won.
But we don't even know what led to this foul. You know what I mean? You know,
pretty much he was probably dominating.
Was he holding LeBron down from his 40?
Dominating.
Was he holding LeBron down for his 40 points? Man. Was he holding LeBron down, you know, that night? And LeBron just, you know, went off.
Probably was. LeBron frustrated. He lost like 8 games this season already. It's only been like 16, 20, something like that games.
Mm-hmm. But LeBron took a lot of time off this year. Yeah. He got all these superstars, you know, lined up when we got Westbrook.
We'll see what they do.
So he feel like, hey, I ain't got to play all the games. We ain't got to win 80 games this year. We can win enough to get in the playoffs and just win the championship. You know, that might be his philosophy.
That don't always work for people. So you guys got to go out there and win as many games as you can.
It's about strategy and strategizing and all that. Yeah. But with all that said, it's like there's a lot of young teams, you know, watching, you know, me and Street Smart side. Like you said, just, you know, when you're playing sports, just keep your head, keep your head on your shoulders.
This is for especially for the young individuals that's out there.
Yeah, because I don't.
They going through stuff. Yeah, and, you know, grades might not be up right now.
I don't want to be the one to tell your child because LeBron had hard foul. You know, go back out there, knock the nut. You know, Sarge had to let me know, even at the age of 59, to let me know, you know, because I still got some of my old ways in me, you know what I mean? Certain things, you know, I'm just old school. Certain things I ain't gonna lie. But it's a new day now. You know, it's time to lawyer up, you know, and do things, you know, in a different manner now. You know.
Definitely.
I mean, because if I go out here and fight every battle physically, then I'm gonna need a lawyer. So you know what I mean. So I gotta think smart.
Yeah, you got to.
For
And you,
sure.
and all you guys think smart. All of us gotta think smart.
Yeah. Okay.
You know?
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, well, moving on, man. What y'all think about these goofies that did it the dumb way in Memphis to the legendary Young Dolph, man?
Yeah. Oh man.
I want to see y'all. The people want to know y'all feedback. How y'all feel about it?
I mean, I really feel the disappointment right now because, you know, it seems like Young Dolph had it together. You know, he had his city on his back. He had his community, you know, behind him. He was making business moves and trying to create a way for another way for others in the city to, you know, to flourish. And you know, it's hard to take a blow like that, but you know, you just gotta take his joint and you take his life and use it as inspiration. That's all.
So what y'all think about the guys the suspects allegedly
I mean, the
that had killed
suspects,
them and
when
left
they catch
the car in the yard and was shooting videos? Well, left the car in the yard of a place where they normally shot videos at.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like people, you gotta be careful on who's around you, because these people are obviously in the same hood. Well, I ain't gonna say same hood, but they're in the same area that Young Dolph be in, and they just happen to don't like him, hating, and you know,
Jealousy.
did some real jealous shit. That's real jealousy at its finest right there.
Yeah, because
Those.
If you're a foe like one of his enemies, I suspect that he would make you real jealous. How he was putting on for Memphis.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
for
you
sure.
on the other side of that coin.
And you
can barely put on at all.
Yeah, and you're not a part of it.
You ain't a part of it.
It's just, it's sad that
I
people
mean-
got to go out like
I mean,
that. Natural causes is how people supposed to go
Yeah,
out.
but you know, even when you start at a level and somebody surpass your level, it's gonna be a lot of envy. You're like, man, I got 10 years in the game. This man just started. You know what I mean? And everybody loving him. You know, fame can be poison to some people. You know what I mean?
It can be.
It can be addictive. You know. So now I ain't getting attention. This young nigga over here getting all the attention. You know what I mean? I need to erase him, like an eraser.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Let everybody live life, man. I mean, that man worked hard to get where he at, and then plus the man had good intentions with what he was doing. You know, with this money, he was trying to change the look of the rap game. The rap game look bad right now.
Yeah, it do. It
really
really do, though.
It looks
I mean,
real
to
bad.
be honest with you, it really do. I mean, young people are dying. You know what I'm saying? And that don't make no sense. That really don't make no sense.
Well, with that said, you know, the rap game is looking very, very, very bad right now, and I say that because
Yeah, I mean, you can't even book an entertainer because you could book an entertainer and say the fans don't go with that entertainer, and it's a problem. People are starting to actually try to instead of see it's crazy because like if a group of people, like a certain group of people, they carry that junk so disrespectful. They talk about each other. They don't. Half of them don't got nothing to do with what the person doing. You know, they're not part of the clique, the crew.
But what are these? Where these lyrics coming from? These so-called rappers using.
Our
Real
fans-
life.
GTA.
The fans is really, you know, turning this junk into like a big like turf war type situation. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the way they, you know, I'm just saying how dangerous it is to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like it's a turf war type shit. When the rapper come through,
They make it dangerous, man.
when the rapper come through, you always, then when you rap, you're talking about people, other people. When you rap, I mean, like, I mean, like you disrespectfully.
You insult other people in the industry and stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, sometimes you need to keep your beef private. You know what I mean? Don't publicize it. You know what I mean?
And then half the beef is so like minute, like it ain't even over money. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even over this business for this business. It ain't even over nothing like that. It's just all over. I can't stand you and you better than me or I'm better than you.
I mean, that's just like, you know, me and you and I got a certain friend and you never met this certain friend. And I'm always talking about this certain friend. You just because me and that friend have a certain feeling, that feeling shouldn't, you know, matter to you. You know what I mean? Because that person, what that person did to me, that's right.
That's what he did to you.
Yeah, that's right.
Me.
That's right. So we you know, we try to judge each individual based on their own character. You know what I mean, and stuff. And you know, and I advise young folks to do that too. You know, just because your friend enemy, it might not be your enemy. It's a reason, you know, they may be enemies. But don't let that be your reason. You know what I mean? And then with these shootings and stuff, if Young Dolph did something to you, do it to Young Dolph. Don't go to his mama. Don't go to his sister. Or know his kids. Because they ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I mean? Keep the beef with the ones that the beef is with.
That's
just
the whole thing.
Yeah, and that's the whole
thing. Dolph probably did nothing to him because he was too busy with his time getting rich and providing for his community.
Right.
So you know,
it was just pretty much hate. The time that man got to hate on somebody that ain't even on his level.
Yeah.
Well, I don't see him hating on anybody because
that's what I'm saying.
Because everybody that surrounded him looked good.
It was people hating on him.
I seen everybody around him with Cuban links around their neck. You know what I mean? I ain't seen nobody look like they was starving, you know, for anything that was, you know, that he messed with, you know. And he was doing the right things by his children.
And that's why they were hating.
You know what I mean? He was trying to set, you know,
and a good example by setting their future up.
Yeah.
You know, setting their future, looking out for their future.
I mean, it's hard
things that would grow, you know, for the city too.
Yeah, because this man wasn't just a rapper. He was a father. He was a son. He was somebody's brother. You know what I mean? This man had a lot of roles. Mm-hmm. You know, his role wasn't just for the world. He had a role for his family. Mm-hmm. And you know, they took that from, you know, his kids.
Yeah. Most of all, they took it from his kids.
And the only thing that man was trying to do was feed his family
and teach them right.
Yeah. He want to stick up man robbing the dope house. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He wasn't that man. So rest in peace, Young Dolph. And peace to your family. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I know Thanksgiving coming, the holidays, you know, and I know they're suffering right now. You know,
I know it's hard right now.
My prayers to the Dolph's family right now. Young Dolph. Rest in peace.
For sure, Young Dolph. Rest in peace, Young Dolph.
Rest in peace, Young Dolph. Moving along, what y'all think about this rapper that was charged with 5 murders for running plywood into a Christmas parade, man?
And that's another thing. Like this dude called himself a rapper, but you know he got so many charges. When did he rap? He just bonded out of jail before he did this insanely act.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
They're wrapping him up.
They're gonna wrap his ass up in a straitjacket.
Well, we
shoot him up with some dope.
Where did your judicial system running now? Because I did some research on it. It was this Christmas parade that was having, and he ran. Is that the one y'all talking about?
Yeah, in Wisconsin.
No, well,
it happened in Wisconsin. He ran into a high school parade.
Waukesha?
Holiday parade. Flag twirlers and yeah.
You say Waukesha, Wisconsin, Kenosha,
Wisconsin.
It wasn't no that. It's Waukesha. I looked it up. W-A-U-K-E.
Oh no, it's not Waukesha. It's not.
It's Waukesha.
Yeah, it's Waukesha. W what?
W-A-U-K-E. N-E-S-H-A.
It's
Waukesha go. What?
Nah, it ain't Keisha though. It's,
wait a minute.
It's,
so wait.
Why did you say what?
So way out there, Wisconsin.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
They know what we talking about.
Anybody watching this broadcast right now, and they know exactly the city we talk about, you can fill that into the comment. We appreciate that.
Waukesha,
But that's
Waukesha,
they get lit out there, don't they?
Waukesha.
Waukesha, shout out Waukesha, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Well, get back to that.
Is that what Bag B?
Oh my
Is that
God.
who you talking about?
It might be. It
All
might
right,
be.
man.
Well,
Back to the story.
We'll get back to get the story because
Yeah, but homeboy was crazy though. He
uh,
injured 5. He killed 5 individuals.
and my condolences go out to all families that lost their loved one in that situation. You know what I mean? We wake up in the morning, going to a Christmas parade. Some we would think is safe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Kids out there.
Yeah, I mean Santa Claus.
People rooting and flagging, waving.
yeah.
You know.
I mean, I think this is the first time I ever heard a Christmas parade, being terrorized. I mean, this more like a terrorism to me.
That's
When
like an act of
you
terror.
take a car, you take a car and run it into non-violent people. That's an act of terrorism, in my eyesight.
Well, it's act of terror. Then it's definitely an act of terror.
Well, anyway,
it traumatized everybody that was there.
Like a terror. He was just a crazy guy.
He used a car instead of a bomb.
He could have used a gun.
That's right, but he used a car. So a weapon is a weapon.
Okay, it's something different when you're a terrorist, though.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, how they call it an act of terror just because.
They didn't say that on the news headline.
No, they didn't say that.
Yeah.
I was just.
They didn't feel like it was an act of terror on the mainstream news.
Well, they made it seem like in the article, everybody, all the people that was injured.
It was a tragedy. It was a tragedy.
Definitely a tragedy, though. They said 12 people, 12 of the 50 people.
Kids, one point I was making, but they said the guy had some domestic violence issues, some sexual abuse issues, and he was out on $1,000 bond.
Well, that's Waukesha, Wisconsin fault, right? For letting them out.
Yeah. I mean, with them type of charges, I don't even think the $1,000 bond was sufficient, for that.
He shouldn't have had a bomb.
No.
Yeah, and at the same time, when he hit the people, he was running. The police had already been alerted because he was at somebody's house with some type of disturbance. So all that was, that caused this. He running, from whatever he done wrong.
He crazy. That's
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
He unstable.
Mad.
Yeah, he unstable.
So now he get to the street where there's a bunch of people at that he normally probably could have went down, because but the parade was a parade that day, so now he can't go down that road. So he gonna make it a way down that road, regardless of all the people in the way. I mean, come on, that's what me and Si was just saying. Sometimes you just gotta use your head, and no matter what you do, you just gotta use your head.
It wasn't no real situation that he had to do that. Like, he didn't have to go down those streets. He could have changed. He could have made a different choice.
But I'm saying, but
he
all
is
this,
unstable.
but
As
no,
I know,
but-
he's
but-
crazy.
I mean, but
He
all
called
this,
himself a rapper.
but all this is in the
But
heat
what
of.
does he
Is all
rap?
this? He's doing
Yes.
all this in the heat of the moment, so he can't pick his direction. You know what I mean? He just. I mean, it's just like you just robbed a store here, and you trying to get away. Now you got a parade out there.
Man, he ain't robbed no store.
But I ain't saying. I'm just using that for myself.
So you gonna turn a robbery into 5 counts of homicide? That ain't what you call using your head.
No.
That's what I'm saying. But this is how it played. This is how it's gonna play out in court. They got to say where he went from A to B.
Did you see that man?
That man
was crazy.
That man's crazy. I seen the
like
picture.
a
of him.
Joker.
Well, you can look at his charges and see that
see
the
the picture.
man, he shouldn't have been on the street. No how for the charges he had.
Yeah, for sure. His charges.
He
was
shouldn't have been on the street.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, he had a couple of evading and all that stuff.
And like I said, the
He had some family down there at the magistrate.
the judicial system worked for some, but not for all.
Because they definitely let them squeeze through the cracks.
And you know what I mean by the some, and not for all.
Yeah, man.
So do we have any? We're gonna.
Yeah, we're gonna move on, man.
Yeah, we
I
got another one.
was gonna ask y'all about the Ahmaud Arbery
Oh
situation.
man,
Yeah.
oh man, I'm heated by the Ahmaud Arbery case.
Yeah.
You know, we
now
just
they ready to try after they done tried the boy in Kenosha. So now they ready to try this one. And ain't no way that this is gonna be any different. I mean, I ain't talking about the verdict or nothing, but the situation is no different. To me, it ain't. The people chased this person down, so it was no self-defense. How was it self-defense? They chased the person down in the truck. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it still don't seem like it's gonna be any kind of. It's still gonna be tough to get that verdict.
I mean, after this, the man came out jogging in the morning, you know, so he been running 3-4 miles.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, so he stopped to look at this house. This man got shorts on. What the world can he conceal in a pair of shorts and a t-shirt?
Stopped to use the bathroom around the house.
Allegedly stopped to use the bathroom around the house because don't nobody know.
And even if he did, he did nothing wrong.
Right.
He stopped to use the bathroom around the house. They didn't like it.
Okay,
He was in their neighborhood. They didn't like him there, and they did what they did.
So the point I want to make is, I'm running. I ran for 5 miles. At some point, I'm gonna stop. You know what I mean? I can't run no more.
But see,
You chasing me? I cannot run no more. I am gonna stop. So then my next thing is what? To defend myself. Cause you a threat to me. It's 3 of y'all.
he couldn't defend himself. They shot him from the.
But
truck.
that's what they hollered. I'm saying. If you listen to what I'm saying and stop commenting on what I'm saying, and you look, this is what they saying, that he was a threat to them. That's why he's dead. Well, how is a one man a threat to three men with a shotgun?
Man, that's why ain't nobody worried about what they saying.
You know. So I just want to see how this gonna play out, cause they're gonna make us look real stupid. They're gonna make us look real
I
stupid.
ain't gonna jump to no conclusions.
Me either.
You know what I'm saying?
I just know
I'm not the
be,
one that jumped to conclusions, so you know I'm not gonna do that. It's whatever. However it play out, the criminal justice system, that's just what it was. So people have to live with that because you're not gonna change it no matter how mad you get.
Well, how do they keep changing facts though? How facts are keep being changed? I mean, that's like the O.J. Simpson case. With
Nobody changed fact. They going to court to determine
it was,
the fact.
it's just like with O.J. Simpson
what's
case.
relevant and what's not relevant.
Just like with the O.J. Simpson case, when it said you must acquit because the glove don't fit. You know what I mean? I mean that was true. That was true facts. You got the facts there. The glove don't fit. You got the facts right here. This man is dead. You had a shotgun. This man was running. You was chasing him. And with that said, that's all Big G got to say. The facts is there.
Facts is there.
And I hope they see the facts as we see it.
Don't work yourself up, Big G.
I hope they see the facts as we see it.
Don't work yourself
I
up.
mean, you know, it's crazy, but the facts is what it is. They see it how they gonna see it, but when they try it, it's all about the people got to do their job.
I mean, just like
It's just like any other case. They got to do their job.
it's just like in the Rittenhouse.
But
They couldn't call them people victims. They had to call them people thugs, looters, rioters, and all that. But none of them was convicted of none of that. So how can your judge tell?
They do their job though, G. That's what I'm saying. The judge got to do his job just as much as the prosecutor got to do his job. To defend to prosecute the
defendant.
The
defendant.
Well, the person in hand, put it like that, the defendant. Yeah. So shoot, it's what it is, G.
No, it's not what it is. No,
if they don't do that job
no.
to the T, it's not going. They're not talking about.
Well, what you expect to do about it, G?
Not talking about
Here and today. What you want to happen?
I need for us to get more involved with the judicial system, as far as being judges, lawyers, or whatever it takes. You know, we need to be a part of this. You know.
We're talking about Ahmaud. What's that going to do for the Ahmaud Arbery trial today, though? They got you so worked up. We got people a part of the judicial system.
That's all. We just want to know what.
It ain't like we don't have anybody a part of the judicial. We do.
Yeah, but
we see them every day.
I just want more and more. Just think about it. You can see the way things
it's
are.
geared the way it's geared.
Yeah.
No matter what you see.
We
You
can
see
have,
what I'm
we
saying?
can have,
You gotta make
we can have
12 people see the
100,000
same thing.
lawyers and judges.
So
It's still gonna be the laws that's gonna be because they got
laws are
voters.
changed. Laws are made to
Just that
change.
they
The
black.
laws are
Just
made
that they
to
black
change.
don't
Just
mean
saying,
something
don't mean
gonna be
they gonna
different.
change the power. It's just it's what the law is. You gotta sit there. If they do their job right, then that's what be the
It won't.
verdict.
First of all, it won't meant to protect you anyway.
I mean, just like with the internet now. The internet is very new. So every day they coming up with new laws trying to control this internet. Because it's something they never, vision. So now they try to write laws as things occur. Because one time there wasn't no such thing of a Wi-Fi. But now with the internet, they came up with Wi-Fi. That's a new way to imprison somebody. Wi-Fi, you doing stuff over the internet. They made a law. You can't do that.
Well, that's just what it is.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
We can get all into
Yeah, man,
that.
it's
All
all
right.
good.
Well, I just want everybody to be safe and be mindful of our judicial system. It works for some, but not for all.
Any upcoming projects from you guys, man?
Yeah. Of course, we got. Of course, always look for our Thanksgivings and our projects that we do for the holidays. Keep your eyes out for that. We do a lot of the community support, and we also got we got the hey, what's the name of the Paper Gangsters? We got the new Paper Gangster. My fault. The new Paper Gangster project is also on the way. Virginia Gangster 5 Street Smarts. I got a few new ones out. Well, coming out. I still got to finish them, but I got them coming out real soon. So be on the look for that.
You got going on Share Road Big
Big G Share Road G is going to take the show on the road. I'm going to be taking y'all through some new cities, and we're going to visit some new places and stuff with some live videos and stuff. So stay tuned for some nice locations and, interesting reviews on different restaurants and events that's going on throughout the United States.
Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah. And, shouting out, those that's done passed and over COVID and all that. Just wanted to shout them out. Rest in peace. Those loved ones that you may have lost, recently or, since this pandemic has been around.
So with Thanksgiving being here around the corner on Street Smart side, what would you like to tell the people you're thankful for this year?
Yeah, I'm thankful for my family, my guys, my team. I'm thankful for being able to do what I like to do, what I love to do, being out here entertaining those our subscribers and our viewers. So, I'm thankful for, about to become a granddad, I'm real thankful for that, and I'll leave it to you, G. What else you thankful for?
I'm Big G, Share Road G, and I just like to I'm thankful for my health, that I'm here today and able to broadcast with y'all. I'm thankful for the young man that surrounds me and keeps me on level ground, which is Negro Armory, Street Smart Sides, And I'd like to say happy Thanksgiving to my mother, my brother, my children, Joe Dorsey, Mr. Joseph Dorsey, Mr. George Dorsey, Mr. Delonte Dorsey, and Miss Brenda Dorsey. I love y'all and happy Thanksgiving.
Okay. Well, that's another one from a Greedy Tycoon exclusive, and we out.